Yo, what is going on, guys? I'm back with another video, and today, man, I'll be talking about some more NBA breaking news. Now, today, the Twitter world was lit on fire because Wolves tweeted out a series of bombs involving Dennis Schroder. The Los Angeles Lakers are in advanced talks with Oklahoma City on a trade for guard Dennis Schroder, sources tell ESPN. Deal expected to include OKC acquiring LA's pick at number 28 in Wednesday's draft. Deal can be completed at noon Eastern time on Monday. But that wasn't only it, as Wolves tweeted another tweet saying Lakers got Danny Green and a number 28 overall pick have been a focus of the trade discussions for Schroder, sources tell ESPN. Now, everybody knows that Danny Green and the Lakers are probably going to end up splitting up because he had an abysmal postseason run with the Lakers, and he's making $15 million a year, and he just played absolutely horrible. In my opinion, the Lakers are going to be better with ACP and Danny Green's position, or maybe even somebody like Wesley Matthews, who they also have been rumored to try adding to the roster to replace Danny Green. Because in my opinion, a lot of people's opinion on this trade, just trading the number 28 overall pick with Dennis Schroder, who is one of the best six men in the league and can be a starting point guard for a really good amount of teams in the NBA, and do that at a very high level. So seeing him come to the best last year for OKC to be Chris Paul's backup, it's pretty weird because we've seen Dennis Schroder start for a good amount of the time with the Thunder, with the Hawks, and he's done that at a really high level. In my opinion, he's very underrated, and he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. But now looks like he's gonna be on the Lakers, so people around the world are gonna know who this Dennis Schroder guy is. They're gonna know that he's a very good player, a very good facilitator, a very good scorer, just a very good all-around player. But again, Woj tweeted out another bomb saying Schroder to the Lakers is well on course to be completed on Monday. Sources tell ESPN rival teams in pursuit of the OKC guard have started moving on to new targets. The Lakers will land an impactful, versatile guard in pursuit of the franchise's title defense. Now, when we saw this, it almost solidified that we will see Dennis Schroder being a part of the LA Lakers, and I honestly don't know how to feel about this trade because trading, like I said, the number 20 overall pick, even adding a guy like Danny Green. Danny Green is not a good enough player to add with a bottom first round pick for a very good player, Dennis Schroder. So I honestly don't know why the Thunder would even do this trade, but this almost certainly means that the Thunder are now 1,000% in rebuild mode and will continue to stack all their first round picks and will move into a rebuild. And this also means that most likely CP3 will also be getting traded this offseason as well. I made videos on him, possibly Knicks, maybe to the Bucks, some other teams as well. But almost certainly, I would say that CP3 will not be in a OKC jersey next season and will be a part of another team. Because why would they just trade Schroder and rebuild? Why would they want to rebuild with CP3, who is 35 years old? But yet again, they also have SGA, who is also a very underrated player. So I honestly do not know why the Thunder are just rebuilding right now, because in my opinion, they're a very good team and they have a really good amount of first round talent, as I said. So why not just stack those picks up with the current team? But again, the Thunder did not expect to be as good as they were last season, but I guess they just want to rebuild. I honestly don't know the kind of I just really don't want to see what the Thunder are doing, honestly, if I'm being quite frank with y'all. A couple hours later, Woj almost solidified his trade, saying that formalized after Wednesday night's draft once the Lakers make the draft selection for the Thunder at number 28. So when I read that, I knew almost 99.9% that Dennis Schroder would be heading to the Lakers, and I would say that the Lakers absolutely fleeced the Thunder because, like I said, Danny Green is not hard to replace. They can get somebody like Avery Bradley, who they already have. They can start KCP as shooting guard. They can get somebody in free agency like Wesley Matthews. Like, Danny Green is very easy to replace. He's not as good as people think he is. Yes, he's a decent player, but when he comes to the playoffs, we've seen last season that he's kind of disappeared. But we've seen him at a very high level with the Spurs being very good in the finals. So this might be a little, I honestly don't know what to think about Danny Green, but, and also the number 28 pick, the bottom of the draft, like, it pretty much seems that the Thunder are basically just giving up Dennis Schroder, which It's not too smart in my opinion, but at the end of the day, I'm just an NBA fan, and I'm not OKC Thunder GM Sam Presti. Now with the Thunder trading Schroder to the Lakers, this almost 100% means that Rajon Rondo will not be returning to the Lakers this offseason and will opt to play with another team because they now have Caruso, they now have Quinn Cook, and they now have Dennis Schroder. So I don't know where Rondo would fit with that team, but like I said, it's almost like a guarantee that Rondo will not be heading to the Lakers this offseason. There's also a report on Twitter after Hoop Central saying that Danny Green will not start the season with OKC via Scoop B, and that LA/OKC is trying to expand the trade to find Danny a new team. So not even the Thunder want Danny Green. The Lakers don't want him. The Thunder don't want him. I honestly do not know what team would want Danny Green because, yeah, he's a good veteran, but he's extremely inconsistent. But I'm not gonna lie, when he's consistent, he's a very, very scary threat from beyond the arc. So every team believes in Danny Green will welcome him with open arms. Now we have to be the third team that will be in this trade because we know that the first teams are LA and OKC, but what team will be the third team that will take on Danny Green in his contract of $15 million a year? Because, like I said, I really do not know what team would want Danny Green because they saw how he kind of just disappeared in the playoffs. So I honestly don't know what team would want him. But at the end of the day, he'll probably find a home in the NBA. But other than that, that is real. Like I said, the Lakers fans, I know y'all are rejoiced right now. Y'all just fleeced the Thunder for Dennis Schroder. Y'all now have a really good starting program, which y'all desperately need because y'all have Caruso, y'all have Quinn Cook, and y'all definitely need an upgrade. But yeah, but other than that, that is it. Make sure to go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up, follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Catch you on this video. It's been your boy John, and I'm out, man. Peace.